In a looter shooter, loot is the main objective, but I also think how you look is quite important as well. Outriders absolutely nails that with their weapons. So let's look at some of their legendary weapons coming to the game in April. Hi guys, I'm Hangry Higgs. Welcome back to another Outriders video. If you find yourself enjoying this video at any point, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel massively. So first off we have the Migraine, which is a legendary submachine gun. And I just want to say I am a massive fan of the way this looks. The pulsating flesh with the bone sticking out, this adds some real mean character to the weapon, and it also makes it feel alive, but obviously with the weapon moving, it's just an all-round amazing looking weapon. And the mods look pretty good that are on this weapon as well. You've got ultimate bleeding bullets, shots inflict bleed on enemies, fantastic. Then we've got bombs ahead, killing shots turn enemies into an anomaly bomb, dealing 304 damage with a cooldown of 3 seconds. And if we look over to the right here, we've got 50 clips in the 50 clip size, we've got 856 RPM, 19 damage, 1.3 second reload, which looks pretty tasty, and 150% crit multiplier. Now, by no means do I think this weapon comes standard with all of that. I think you're going to be able to get multiple versions of this weapon, like with different mods and stuff. Well, I hope anyway, because that'll just add more longevity to the grind for endgame. So a massive thumbs up to the design team, because this weapon looks nasty. Next is the Grim Marrow, and what a beauty this one is. The legendary light machine gun looks ready to put in some serious work with the ribcage and the bone structure, and the purple marrow just moving along, flowing. Again, the weapon design is absolutely fantastic. So if we move on and have a look at the mods, we have Singularity. Killing shots create an anomaly, Singularity. When destroying the Singularity, it explodes, dealing 913 damage to enemies within a 6.5 meter radius. Great area effect bonus on that weapon right there. And then to the right, we have the improved stiffening. Shots inflict slow on enemies, cooldown of 4 seconds. So the mods on this are really great. All-round fantastic weapon, and if improved stiffening, that can slow them down for your teammates to kill as well. And if we look to the right, we have 80 clip size. That's okay for a light machine gun. I'd like to see that maybe a bit bigger. Maybe you can get a mod to increase that size. 545 RPM, 26 damage, 3 second reload, which ain't too bad. I'd like to see that brought down a little bit with an extra mod, and 129% crit multiplier. And if we look underneath that, we have accuracy 96%, which is fantastic. Stability 91% for a light machine gun. That is also really good. The range is okay, 50 meters, but then you're not going to be shooting that from long off anyway, are you? You're going to be up close and personal, getting in people's faces with this. Not as much as, say, the Migraine, but this weapon is awesome. I'd probably say it's my best one so far, but we still got a few more to see. So let's move on to the next one, guys. And here we have the Voodoo matchmaker. Sure to leave your enemies cursing. Sorry guys, I had to put that in there. Anyway, as you can see, the barrel here, it has the sticks wrapped around it in burning cloth, and the voodoo dolls dangling with tags and some kind of freaky mask near the sight. It definitely looks the part anyway, doesn't it? But if we have a look at the mods that are attached to this, then we've got ultimate damage link. Shots link up to 3 enemies, sharing 30% of their weapon damage dealt and 10% of their anomaly damage dealt. Wow, so that's going to chain these bad boys together. Kushti, I really like that ultimate damage link. So I'm guessing ultimate damage link, you're probably going to get lower tiers of that mod as well. And then you've got vulnerability bullets. Shots inflict vulnerable on enemies. Cooldown of 8 seconds. That's great as well. So I'm guessing with vulnerable, you're going to be able to do more damage on them while they've got vulnerable inflicted on them. And if we go over to the right, we've got a 40 clip size, 600 RPM, 25 damage, 1.5 reload, which is pretty good. And then 125% crit multiplier. I'm really hoping you're going to be able to upgrade them, like the clips, RPM, damage, reload, crit multiplier, because I think that would be good if you can just add a bit more variety to the weapon. Accuracy 86, stability 91, and range 35. Once again, we have a really cool looking weapon here, guys. I'm just so happy that they seem to have got the design so right for these. Their design team has worked absolute wonders. It's really looking good for all the other weapons in the game so far. I cannot wait. Right, next up, the Iceberg, which is a legendary bolt action rifle. Now, this gun looks like it's been pulled straight out of the freezer, and being a refrigeration engineer, I love it. So with the ice covering all of the weapon, with the icicles branching out on the frost effect, it adds so much personality to the Iceberg. And once again, we have another amazing looking weapon. But let's get on to looking at all the mods and the details that come with the Iceberg. So first off, we have Winter Blast. Critical shots create an icy blast that inflicts freeze on enemies within a 4-meter radius, and then next to it, the Icebreaker. Killing shots against frozen enemies make them explode, dealing 90% damage. Again, you've got another weapon with an area effect mod on it. Absolutely brilliant. And also with the Winter Blast mod, you can inflict freeze on enemies as well. Disables the enemies. I'm loving the mods that we're getting on these weapons. It's really exciting. If we move over to the right, we've got a clip size of 5. That's okay for a bolt action. 75 RPM, 54 damage, a 2.2 second reload speed, which is about average for this, and then a 200% crit multiplier. I'm going to go out and say, I know I've said this previously in a video, I hope we can upgrade these, but we probably are going to be able to. We've got accuracy 100%, stability 44, and a range of 200 meters. So naturally, using a bolt action rifle, you're going to be staying back, probably in cover, popping heads, freezing enemies, making them explode. Happy days. I really like this weapon. I love how it looks. I'm loving the mods that come with this. Outriders is the game, by the looks of it, that just keeps on giving when it comes to the aesthetic of all of the weapons and armor so far. I cannot wait to see more. Now, I was going to end the video there about the legendary weapons in the game, but I was scouring through some of the videos and then I see a split 2-second clip of this weapon, the Molten Idola, and I screen grabbed it and I thought, do you know what? I'll put this in a video as a little extra bonus as well, because I do have another video coming out going over what's coming to endgame in Outriders. But I thought, let's put this in there because this is a legendary rifle. And if we have a look at the mods, Ravenous Locust. Shots create a swarm of locusts, dealing 475,685 damage over 15 seconds and inflicting weakness to enemies remaining within a 6-meter radius of the target. Cooldown for 6 seconds. Damage over time right there. Then Brain Eater. Critical shots do not consume ammo. I mean, what the fuck? Look at this weapon as well. It's got like a... I don't even know. That's like a gothic feel right there, isn't it? With the skulls coming out of... I'm guessing that molten... whatever it is there. It just looks so crazy. Is there any weapon that looks shit in this game? Probably not. And if we look over the unclip size, 133 RPM, 15,124 damage, 1.4 second reload, and 150% crit multiplier, accuracy 98, stability 92, range 125 meters. I would love to see some more gameplay of this. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. This looks so cool, and the mods are absolutely insane, especially the Ravenous Locust. I thought I'd throw this in there quickly. I haven't found any gameplay, so unfortunately we can't show any more than this. But this looks good. But anyway, guys, that is it for me for the video. I hope you're enjoying the Outriders videos. I'm really enjoying making these. I feel like I'm on a roll at the minute. I've got so many more videos planned for Outriders. I'm going to be covering this game nigh on exclusively because I've just got a really good feeling about it. But once again, if you have enjoyed the video at any stage, please leave a like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.